What's up, Dreamedia family? This is Zach and Chase. We're out here unboxing a product today, and we wanted to compare this in Getz. I guess it's a competitor to our Fruition Designs that we are the sole distributor for, to house the Play 1, SL, Aero 100 products. So we wanted to see how the competitor's enclosure, which is cheaper than ours, stacks up to our product. That way, you know, we feel like we're competitive in the industry. So we got this product in-house. Maybe I'll start by taking the Fruition Designs Aero 100 one up close to the camera and showing you guys. We have done detailed videos on this in the future. We have done detailed videos on unboxing this in the past, and you guys can check out that full video as well as installation related videos. But I'm gonna hop right into this comparison today. If you guys would like to purchase anything home theater, electronic related for your home, smart home, reach out today for a free video consultation, or you can pick up small little products like this straight through our website and it'll ship straight to your door. All right, guys, let's get into this. Welcome back, Dreamedia family. All right, so let's take a look first at the product that we sell here at Dreamedia. This is the Fruition Designs, the new model. This is the Aero 100 enclosure. And I think what you're gonna find through this comparison, and what I've already determined just by looking at it, is the quality of the build. I mean, this is very, very well built. Check it out, guys. 3D molded, really, really nice dog legs right here that hold the speaker in. We already have the wire built in to the enclosure, and it goes into a UL listed box right here, and then they got a power switch on it. Now let's spin it around to the back. Over here, you can see you got, again, UL listed, nice connectors for the wire to come in. Right here, your Romex cable, keeping everything up to city code. And then inside of here, we have WAGO connectors that make installation connection of that high voltage Romex seamless, super fast, super easy. And then we have magnetic grills that just go like this. So that's your finished product. And we do sell square grills as well. So now, one thing I didn't point out, guys, check out how clean these dog legs are. Oh, check out how clean these dog legs are on the back of the speaker enclosure. Really, really well built. I mean, it looks like a quality, well-built speaker, typical in-ceiling speaker that you would use. All right, so that's the Fruition Designs Aero 100 enclosure. We have the exact same thing available for Play 1s, SLs, and 1 speakers, the older generations. And as you can see, it's a little bit bigger enclosure inside, but same principles apply. Very, very well built. It does have the button here on the back to hit your pairing button if you forget to do that before putting it in the ceiling. And again, everything's up to city code, UL listed. You don't have to worry about burning your house down. Wires included, WAGO bolts, WAGO connectors for high voltage inside of this box here. So now let's move on to the competitor. First thing I noticed right out of the box is it just feels like cheaper, right? It is cheaper. So we want to give a fair evaluation of the product. But I will say, one thing right off the bat that is not great is these dog legs right here.
You can't loosen them with the enclosure assembled. Like you could, first thing, let's say your drywall hole is cut, you've got your Romex run, right? This box is a one-tool install, a Phillips head, grabs for the dog ears, tightens the speaker in, you're done. Already looking at this, I think I'm up to 2 or 3 tools now. You need a small Phillips to pull these wire harnesses off.
Yeah, that's a big thing right off the bat too, guys. Did you see how the wire was built into the Fruition designs? I mean, that took some serious engineering, because then that is already connected into the Wago connectors. So you just literally pop it in and flip a switch, versus you got to pop off all, how many screws is that? One, two, three, four, five, 6 screws.
Just for the wire. And
then there's this side panel here
Yep.
that has to be taken off, which is where you would run the wire through.
Yeah, so this kind of pops off the back.
Oh, I see.
Okay,
So
that's what goes into the wall.
So this is definitely going to be more work. You got to install this first.
You have to reach in while the wall is open, tighten this down. There's no way to loosen it with the assembly finished. And these...
Yeah, how you couldn't take that out, could
No.
you? Yeah, so once this is installed in your ceiling, you're done.
And this is pretty flimsy plastic. Just trying to be honest here. And as you can see, the front hole is pretty small in comparison to the Fruition designs. So I'm already at 2 tools here, and now I've got to flip the enclosure over, loosen all of these guys.
I mean, this installation process just sucks.
Nah,
I mean, look,
you can't lose these. Don't lose them. This is how the speaker gets into the enclosure.
And I don't see any plugs for this.
I don't see any CL listing either.
Yeah, they are not UL listed. That's one of the big problems with this unit. And they don't really advertise that, but guys, what that means is that it's not safe to put in your wall. And proof of that is the fact that, I mean, they leave the back open. So in addition, if you do install this in your wall.
So now your speaker can get into the box.
Okay.
Has to be done from the backside. As you can see, the front side is pretty small in comparison to the speaker. So,
in addition to that, the back stays open no matter what. And they don't have that nice Romex UL listed connector on the back. It just goes in through this, like, what looks to be like a hand cut hole. Look, it's not even like a true circle.
Yeah, and then this is what you're connecting to your outlet, or I mean to your Romex that's coming up to the box.
Yeah, so the Romex comes through this hole, and I guess what? You're just gonna let insulation blow in there?
Yeah.
No wire nut included? Yeah, so you're making a trip to Home Depot immediately.
Yep.
Just to grab some wire nuts, and in addition to that, you need to get this little piece, this little fitting here, which they do sell at Home Depot, Lowe's, but you would need that to ensure that you're not getting insulation in your receptacles. That's so dangerous. I mean, you don't want to have high voltage lines that are open to your attic. Because imagine if a fire starts in here and then the fire sparks and lights your whole attic.
Goes right up to your insulation.
Right into your insulation. And then
right
boom,
up to
your whole house is on fire. That's really, really dangerous. And I think this was the main thing we noticed and why we wanted to buy it, to get it manufactured in China. Ours are made in Georgia. Manufactured in China. So it's a cheaper product all the way around. We're not even through really looking at everything. We've already noticed many different ways that they've cheaped out and why the price reflects.
And then I'm guessing that you're going to, this is the Sonos wire that comes with the speaker from the factory. So you'll plug this in after it's wired up. It already sticks out of the front. I don't know if that's easy to see.
Yeah, is that even gonna work?
Then the wire runs around the channel. Look, notice how long this factory wire is too. So I don't know what you're gonna do with the rest, but
that's a really good point. I mean, is that grill even gonna go on?
Yeah, so you'll feed this through, and then this is supposed to come out of the back. Okay, you can just pretend that I loosened all 6 of those screws and got this wire into the channel.
Yeah.
And I've still got 4.5 feet of slack on the back.
That you coil up, what, in here?
Or just, I guess you're supposed to leave it in the wall. And then I don't really see, just from looking at it, how that fits with the speaker. I guess because it's slightly channeled for the wire.
No,
really
it does sit flat, okay. So it'll slide in there. But the problem becomes this wire being inside of your wall is against city code. It's really dangerous, guys. I mean, if you put a extension cord in your wall, you're just asking for it. And your house burns down, your insurance company is gonna come to you and say,
yeah, I've got 4 feet of cord in my wall. I've got insulation dust. If you have ants in your house or you're unfortunate enough to have termites, they could be dropping wood, shavings,
all kinds of stuff. And then you get one spark. Okay, that's the big problem here, guys. And that's why we wanted to get our hands on it and really look at this product, because not being UL listed with a high voltage product has serious liability attached to it. And that's why we trust this model. Again, I liked how Chase just noticed made in China. Our product is made in America, right in Atlanta, Georgia. You're supporting an American brand. What else? I think that's, I don't know if that grill will even go on. Let's test that. See if that grill goes on.
I'm scratching the enclosure.
Yeah. Fire danger is the biggest problem for me so far. I mean, some of these other things are like, yeah, it's cheaper, but it would work. But that wire being in the wall, the cavity for the termination being open, it's a serious liability. Let's see if the grill will go on. I just want to see if it'll, with that pressed as hard as possible. No, there's no way, because look.
Here, I'll bring that in for the camera.
Yeah, try to see if we can get that on camera.
So I'm not talking about the wire here that's sticking up. I'm talking about, this is the actual receptacle plug.
And there's no way that the grill would sit flush because
it's sitting at least 1/4 of an inch above.
Yeah, there you go. You guys can see it now.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Right there. It's sitting about 1/4 of an inch, maybe a little more. And that's with me bending the wire pretty hard.
Hard, yeah.
A magnet grill is not going to hold that guy down.
I'm kind of shocked that they're even selling this, and I'm surprised that customers are buying it. Interesting. Okay.
And then, yeah.
Oh, and it like literally it's just a receptacle.
Yeah, and it looks like to even do this correctly, you would have to drop this whole receptacle out of the back of the unit. And I'm curious what the extra wires are that are.
Oh, that's just lazy.
Us. Yeah.
That's just lazy. Strictly lazy right there.
So they weren't stripped. So even if
try to see if you can show that.
Yeah. So if I make these junctions correctly.
There you go.
There are. The wire's not trimmed. The Romex connections aren't trimmed down there, so they're sticking back out. It's kind of hard to see on the camera. Let me bend the green and white.
No, I think they could see it enough.
Yeah, those little wire nubs that are coming off inside are connected to this, but not trimmed, nor are they sealed. So theoretically, you can get to the solid core fairly. I mean, I'm staring at the solid core.
And just imagine attic debris falling in there.
Oh, these are stranded.
And just lighten up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not even solid core.
No, these are stranded.
Oh my gosh.
Stranded jumps.
Yeah, so guys, it clearly just comes down to quality. I mean, we knew based off of the price point and the fact that it wasn't UL listed that it would be cheaper, but I wanted to look at all elements of it and see, like, is it cheaper and still usable? Or is it cheaper and like, I would advise don't touch it. In this case, it being a potential fire hazard, don't touch it, guys. This could be very, very dangerous. Not to mention the grill issue, the grill not going on completely flat. Yeah, show what it would look like.
I don't know how visible it is.
Yeah, let me take it closer.
My finger fits in between.
Yeah, see guys, it can't, see that, the way it's sticking up like that? Can't seal completely. Interesting.
And again, my biggest issue with this design right off the back is I am really opposed to this type of dog ear.
It's like early 2000s.
Yeah.
It's like those $100 speakers you used to see back in the 2000s.
As flimsy as this install ring is, the cutout ring is, that could easily get warped as you're installing if your hole's not right, and then all of a sudden nothing fits into this anymore.
Whereas this entire thing is very thick and just heavy duty.
Yeah.
Like it's
a one piece.
One solid piece.
I'm at 3 or 4 pieces at least already.
I don't even want to put it back together.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we said at the beginning of this video that we were gonna play nice. These are our honest opinions, and I do feel strongly, aside from the lack of quality in the build, that this could be very, very hazardous from an electrical code standpoint, and that's why I'm going to advise against purchasing this product. The Fruition design, made in America, UL listed, it's going to be safe for your home. And
I just want to stand on the fact that if Zach and I wouldn't put it in our house, we're not going to recommend it to our clients.
That's a good point,
I would consider this unsafe due to the electrical standards, a hassle to install, and unfortunately pretty cheaply made on most aspects. And so this one going to my house, so I'm not going to recommend this to any client.
And that's how we live our life here at Dreamedia, guys. Every single thing that we sell, my home is a prime example. Everything we sell is in my own home. And it's because it's products that we like, we get excited about, we test them out before we sell them to you. We want to make sure that we believe in these products and they're going to last you for years to come. And in this case, it's even more serious, not provide a potential fire hazard. All right, guys. Well, that is a wrap on our comparison video of the Fruition designs versus a competitor who has recently been released. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and found it informative in helping you make a buying decision. We do pride ourselves on carrying the absolute best brands. As you can see from our shirt, we're proud of carrying the absolute best of the best. And we want to ensure that all of y'all's homes around the country and the world are protected and safe. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a big thumbs up and smash that subscribe button down below for more. Until next time, this is Zach and Chase with Dreamedia Home Theater. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.